Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Classic, and today we've got a bunch of highlights from Bushrangers Run. We've been doing a lot of hunting here ever since the Axis Deer were released, and we got a lot of pretty cool trophies over the last couple days of streaming and just playing in my own free time. And the first thing that we have to show off, we're showing it first because there's no commentary over it. I got this very late at night, and it was, I think, easily my biggest feral goat of all time. I can't say I've ever had one that was quite this large, and it was also the white fur type, which made it even cooler because, you know, there's not really an albino for the feral goats if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there is. I'll have to actually look that up real quick. Okay, so never mind. It actually does look like there is an albino. I guess I've just never seen one before, but as I was saying, it's pretty cool that it was the white fur variation because it makes it look like it's albino even though it isn't, and I think they just look absolutely beautiful. They're some of the coolest looking, or one of the coolest looking species in the game, and these large horns like this always look amazing on them. It's not necessarily realistic towards like what real life feral goats are like. The Hunter Call of the Wilds are much more realistic in that matter, but these ones definitely do look more impressive, and it's always very incredible to get a 300 plus goat, and this one is a 343, which ends up being my biggest. But now that we have gone through this one right here, let's go ahead and get into the rest of the highlights. We've got a couple really nice axis deer along with some really nice hogs and some more feral goats. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I think that is just a giant for Kudu horns, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a giant. For that horn type, at least. Jeez, look at the size of that beauty. Nailed it, too. I think if it's on the high end of that estimate, then it's gonna be tax worthy, if I'm not mistaken. I believe somebody was telling me that like 240 or something is tax worthy for the Kudu horns goats. That's a gigantic Kudu horns goat. Wow. That thing's huge. Oh my gosh. Let's pick it up real quick. What does it score? 180. I think it has to be like 200 plus or something for tax worthy. It's still nice though. Like, I still love getting these things. Honestly, that's not too bad right there. We'll probably just leave it. For those of you that play Classic, what do you consider a tax worthy Kudu horns feral goat? Because I'm not entirely sure. Somebody yesterday was telling me it's like 210 plus or something like that. I don't entirely remember though, so that is a beautiful goat. Like, that thing looks amazing. Is there any filters that look good on it? Nah, I think no filter looks best. Shadows looks kind of cool, but we'll just go with no filter. I am not good at gauging like how big they are yet, so pretty much all. Oh, is that an albino? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that for sure is an albino. Whoa, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got an albino feral hog. It's a female, but I don't care. That thing looks amazing. Let's go ahead and put in a different box of ammo so we don't have to reload. Thought it was an Axis? Nah, just a feral hog, sadly, but I'll take it. I will take that. I've never killed an albino feral hog before, so that's pretty cool. Looks like there's a spot we can cross near here, too. Hey, Ray, how's it going? Alright, let's see if we can get them from here. There's the albino. And then the axis deer is bedded down. Okay. So, just call this in a little bit. See if we can see it from here. Nailed it. There we go. Actually surprised that went as well as it did. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. What a beauty. Too bad it's a female, but still cool. Still cool to get a little albino. Now for the terrible task of having to position this thing, because they absolutely are a major pain. Looking good. So we will tax that because it's the only albino I've ever killed for feral hogs. Probably eventually going to replace it if we get a male one, but for now, that's going to be a new Lodge Edition. So I'm pretty sure this is a good one. Then there's that little thing. But I'm pretty sure this is a big one. That thing looks massive. 185 to 385. Come on. Give us a good shot. Stops behind the log, of course. There we go. Oh, jeez, this thing's huge. It sure looks like it's gonna be big for this horn style. 212. I think that's really big, actually. Like I was saying, I don't know a lot about what's the biggest for each horn type, but this seems to be a pretty big one, I believe. So we will get a trophy shot of this thing. Oh, gotcha, Pog Pog. Okay. Good to know. So this is a big one, but not quite tax-worthy. Seems about right. But yeah, it's a nice one, though. I'm liking it. We'll get that trophy shot and move on. Pretty good goat. Second we get a shot, we'll take it because I don't want to have to chase it down again. We're in a really open area, though, so... Or we're about to be in a very open area, so we shouldn't have too many issues chasing it down.
Hey.
Oh, there he is. There's our big one. Scratch that. Time to blast him away. Not gonna worry about bowing the smaller one. Yeah, it's him right there. Dropped him on the spot. Nice. You know, I'm gonna say 192, actually. This thing looks big, although I could just be seeing things, being too optimistic, but guess we'll find out. 201! Oh my gosh! Well, we just got our tax-worthy axis deer. Oh my gosh. And it's actually positioned in a good spot too, like off the bat. I don't even have to do much work to get it into a good looking pose. What a giant. Oh my gosh. That looks beautiful. That is looking good. Wow. I can't believe we got that already. This is only the third hunt I have done on bushrangers since axes were added, and we just got our 200. Tax that thing. That's awesome. I am so excited that we just got that. That's so cool. I knew it looked big when we saw it running off in the distance, but I didn't know it was 200 big. That's a big hog right there. 980 to 1180. Oh, that's huge. Is anybody too close to me? I don't think so. I think we're good. Mr. The is at 510. I don't really want to spook his stuff off. We might try to bow it. Let's just try to bow it. I do have the hog collar with me. I'll just call it in and then bow shot it. Let's take a look at him again. Oh yeah. The one side is way longer than the other. He's not gonna break 1100, I don't think. I can't see him breaking 1100. Maybe he'll break 1000, but I doubt he'll break 1100. And we got vitals. Oh, that's a huge axis. Oh my gosh, I just saw that. That's a massive axis here. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Is that a giant axis right next to a giant hog? Ah, man. Yeah, go for it, Mr. The. I spooked off the stuff near me anyway, so go ahead and take your shot. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just spooked that thing off. That looked huge. That's got to be at least 180s. Probably 190s, I would guess. That thing looked massive running off. We got to catch up to it and blast it. That's him. Oh my gosh. Look at that giant. He's huge. Alright, let's hope nobody's super close because I'm going to blast this thing with the rifle. We got him. We got him down. Oh my gosh. So we got a big hog and a giant axis deer down. Wow. Honestly, this hog could be really close to where that axis is. Although the hog is not... I don't know if it's going to continue bleeding. It still is here. We didn't get as good of a shot on the hog as I thought we did. I can't believe that we found another giant like this. That's a big axis deer. Please be 200. 196. Oh my gosh. Another absolute monster axis. Wow. Well, I got my wish. I just wanted a 190s axis so I could have a 190s, a 200, and a 180s. Too bad the gun clips into the ground, but honestly, we'll just deal with it. I think that looks really good. What a beauty. 196 axis deer. Not tax worthy because we already got a 201, but that's still a beautiful axis. Now, please let this hog not be too far away. I'd love to be able to find it. Please let this thing break 1,000. If it breaks 1,000, this is probably one of the craziest spots we've ever ran into on bushrangers. 1,043! Wow! That's insane. Hit 1,043 hog. Along with that big axis. Alright everybody, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss a video. Also be sure to leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see me do next here on the channel. I've got a lot of awesome things that we could do with Call of the Wild and Classic, but I'm always looking for some suggestions, so be sure to leave that down below. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!